What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Alchemix. As always, my name is Tommy Paul. Now, there's a handful of cocktails that every bartender needs to know how to make. Here at Alchemix, we suggest that every bartender and mixologist knows at least 50 classics from memory. Now, it can be incredibly difficult and time-consuming to learn all of these classics, but the good news is that most of them don't have very many ingredients. So today, we're going to be making 10 3-ingredient cocktails that every bartender should know. Let's start out with the drink as old as time, the old-fashioned. We're going to make it the traditional way, so we're just going to drop a sugar cube into a mixing glass. Soak it with Angostura bitters, maybe 4 or 5 dashes. 4 should do it. Give that a muddle until we have like a nice taste to it. I always like to make sure I muddle it until it's not too gritty anymore. If there's a little specks, that's okay. It could mildly change the flavor of the cocktail as you drink it, make it more sweet. That looks nice. Full 2-ounce lick of bourbon. I decided to go with Woodford Reserve for today. Now all we have to do is ice our mixing glass and give it a stir. I like to serve this in an etched rocks glass with a big ice cube, so just drop that in there. Strain over our cube. Looks perfect so far. Last up, garnish this with a nice orange twist. That is the old-fashioned. Next up, we'll do the original Daiquiri. Now, this is going to be a shaken drink, so we'll start out with a tin. What you're going to need, basic 1 part sour, 1 part sweet, 2 parts spirit, 1 ounce of lime juice first. Match that with 1 ounce of simple syrup and 2 ounces of light rum. We're using Don Q today. Simple as that, couldn't be easier. 3 ingredients. Ice our tin and give that a shake. Once that's shaken up to dilution, we can fine strain that into our chilled coupettes. Last up, garnish. Just put a nice slice of lime on it. And that is the Daiquiri. Alright, let's mix it up and add a vodka drink into our arsenal of 3-ingredient cocktails. It's going to be a Moscow Mule. Couldn't be easier. All you're going to need is about a 1/2 ounce to 3/4 of an ounce of fresh squeezed lime juice, 2 ounces of vodka. I'm going to use Tito's. The other thing that you're going to need besides that is ginger beer. So just fill the tin with ice, top off with ginger beer. This is going to get garnished with a slice of lime That is a Moscow Mule. Alright, I couldn't make a video about 3 ingredient cocktails without making a Negroni. So next up we're going to make a Negroni. It's a stirred drink, so we're going to start out with our tin. First up, 1 ounce sweet vermouth. Match that with 1 ounce of Campari. And last up, you can choose to do 3 equal parts. I like mine a little heavier on the gin side, so I'm gonna do 1.5 ounces of gin. I prefer my Negronis with a more floral herbal gin, so I'm using Bombay Sapphire today. And that's about it. Couldn't be easier. We'll just ice our tin mixing glass, give that a stir. Now I'm going to serve my Negroni in an etched rocks glass with a big ice cube so that it doesn't dilute too fast. We already mixed it with ice, so the only thing left to do is strain it. Over my big ice cube. Of course, garnish with a nice big twist of orange. And that is the Negroni. Alright, next up, another shaken drink called the Bee's Knees. This is a cocktail that came about during Prohibition. What you're gonna need, 1 ounce of honey syrup, which is typically 2 parts honey, 1 part water. 1 ounce fresh squeezed lemon juice. And again, 1 part sweet, 1 part citrus to 2 parts spirit. So 2 ounces of gin. Again, I like this cocktail with a floral herbal gin. I'm using Bombay Sapphire. Ice our tin and give that a shake. Once that's perfectly diluted and mixed, I'm just gonna fine strain it into my chilled coupe glass. I like garnishing this with a nice twist of lemon. And that is a Bee's Knees. Alright, we're going to mix up our list of 3 ingredient cocktails and add brandy to our list of base spirits. So, next up we're going to be making a sidecar. It's a shaken drink. Now this drink is going to require a sugar rim, so first thing I'm going to do is rim a martini glass with some citrus. Set that aside for now while we build our cocktail. What you're going to need, start out 3/4 of an ounce of fresh squeezed lemon juice. You can go up to an ounce if you wish, but match that with equal parts Cointreau, triple sec, I guess, if that's all you have. But you're going to need some sort of orange liqueur. 2 full ounces of cognac or brandy. I'm going to use Douce. That's it. 3 ingredients. We'll add about 4 ice cubes to our shaker and then give it a shake. Once that's all shaken up to dilution, all we have to do is double strain now into our chilled martini glass with a sugar rim. And that is a sidecar. Alright, next up we have a tequila cocktail, the Paloma. This is a drink that we can actually just build in our glass. What you're going to need for this is maybe ½ ounce or so fresh squeezed lime juice, 2 ounces, a full ounce measure of tequila. I'm using Owl organic tequila. It's a really, really smooth Blanco. And we'll put some ice in our glass. And the only other thing you have to do other than that is top off and finish with grapefruit juice. And we'll just garnish this with a slice of lime. And that is a Paloma. Alright, I think we'll go back to gin next. Keep going back, maybe because it's my favorite spirit, but we're going to be making a gimlet next. Now, gimlet's meant to be tart, so I'll probably go with like an 1.25 ounces of fresh lime juice and a ½ ounce, 3/4 at the most of simple syrup. The original recipe was made with homemade lime cordial. You can look up how to make that. It's made with the skin of lime, just a little different. Make it a little more bitter. But we do want it to be tart. I'm gonna use Bombay Sapphire for my gin. 2 ounces of gin. That's it. 3 ingredients again. All we have to do next is give it a shake. Once we mix that up and diluted it properly, we will double strain the chilled coupette or coupe glass. Only thing left to do, garnish with a nice slice of lime, and that is a gimlet. Alright, next up we're going to be making a mint julep. Build this in a julep tin. This drink requires some fresh mint. If I have these big mint leaves, I'll probably take 5 to 7. Put it in the bottom of my julep cup. Just a dash of simple syrup, somewhere between ½ ounce, 3/4 ounce, something like that. And then you gotta give it a muddle to extract some of those mint flavors. Once you've given that a nice muddle, you can add your bourbon. I'm using one of my favorites, which is Woodford Reserve today. Don't feel obliged. 2 full ounce lick of that. That's all the ingredients that I'm going to need for now. However, I am going to need some crushed ice. So I'm going to grab my handy ice crusher that I have here. And what I'll do is fill it up about halfway with ice and give it a swizzle first, mix it up. Then we'll top it off the rest of the way with our crushed ice. Now, a lot of the flavor of this drink comes from the nose, so feel free to smack the mint around a little bit. And that is a mint julep. Alright, we're gonna finish off one of my favorite whiskey cocktails called a Boulivardier. An obvious twist on a Negroni, although some people say the Boulivardier was invented first, so you're similar to a Negroni. Gonna need sweet vermouth and Campari, 1 ounce of each. And again, you can choose to use all 3 equal parts. I like mine spirit forward, so I'm gonna go with 1.5 ounces of my whiskey. We're gonna use bourbon, specifically Woodford Reserve today. And that's it. 3 ingredients again, and give that a stir. Now, technically you can serve this cocktail up or on the rocks. I prefer it on the rocks, so that's the way I'm gonna serve it. However, don't feel obliged. And once that's chilled and diluted, we're gonna fine strain. I'll do it over a big cube into my etched rocks glass. Looking great. Last time, garnish with an orange twist. That is a Boulivardier. Alright everybody, there you have it. 10 3-ingredient cocktails that every bartender needs to know how to make. We're coming out with videos weekly, so if you don't want to miss out, you can click right here to subscribe and you can watch the rest of our videos right here. Cheers.